At age 23, I opened my first salon in Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. With an initial capital of 30,000 pesos, I bought an existing salon that was about to close down. This became the first branch of Orange Blush Salon in October 2003. Today, we have 21 salons all over Luzon. But as the business continues to grow, there's still a lot to learn as an entrepreneur. That's why we thought of coming up with this TV program. The goal of the show is to actually inspire and motivate aspiring entrepreneurs in establishing their own businesses. I am Joby Linsangan Moreno, and this is Beauty and the Biz. They are household names in the beauty industry, proudly Filipino brands that have gone global. So what's the secret to this beauty stalwart success? Find out with me today on Beauty and the Biz. With all his accomplishments, it's no doubt that Joel Cruz has become one of the most respected business personalities in the Philippines. But this did not happen overnight. Let's find out the inspiring story behind Aficionado. From eau de toilette, colognes, home care products to celebrity and specialty fragrances. With its wide range of products and over 523 stalls nationwide, Aficionado has become a household name in the country.
Welcome, Joby. This is the Aficionado showroom. Dito sa ground floor ng Aficionado building. This is a sample of a cart, Aficionado cart, which you see sa mga shopping malls nationwide, the whole Philippines. And these are the products. We have perfumery and personal care products. This is the one I'm wearing always.
All right.
It's
So
an
that's
Erich
Erich.
Yeah, Erich Gonzalez, my
Erich
Aficionado.
Gonzalez,
If you want to try
Yes,
it.
let's try it on.
Yeah.
So, how do you describe this scent?
It's more of citrus.
Very
It's
refreshing.
flowery and fresh.
Yes,
fresh. Yeah, I've been using it for the longest time. Another one is a Vice Ganda by Aficionado. This is a personal choice of Vice Ganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mas...
We also have lotion. Ito, I've been using for the longest time. It's a shower gel. We also have the liquid hand soap, a massage oil, and these are samples of the EDT. The EDT comes with
EDT.
Eau de toilette. It comes with a
Eau
coat.
de
If it's a red
toilette.
color, it's for women. If it's
alright.
black, it's for men.
For men,
Yeah.
okay. Which ones are the best sellers in a kiosk like this? No? Because they are normally found in the malls.
The F2 is one of the best sellers.
Alright. For men, no?
For men. It's a version of Polo Sport for men.
Classic
Yeah.
talaga.
The 85 ml is 265 pesos.
265.
And if you want to refill, you just return the empty bottle. So your next purchase will only be 245, less 20 pesos. That's why we have a lot of repeat customers.
Because they just get the refill, no? It's very
Return
affordable.
the empty bottle, and then you'll get a new one.
We all know that Aficionado President and CEO Joel Cruz continues to hold the title Lord of Scents in the Philippines. But what we want to know more is, how did he become this successful? So you started your first branch in Ever Gotesco Mall in 1999.
That's right.
So
Grand
tell us the
Central.
story. Did you find the location for your site or was it offered to you by the mall?
I found it actually. It's a best location, like on that floor, because MRT is connected to that floor. So at like 5:30 or 6 in the evening, a lot of workers, employees from Makati, when they get off the MRT, I'll see all of them with my cart like this. So I was talking to several people, maybe like 30, 40 people, and I was just doing all the sales stuff. And I have 2 sales personnel.
And you did so well, right?
Yeah, I did so well.
Yeah,
That's why even when I was studying in 1999, I really believe that it will be big. I can capture the whole Philippines and the whole world.
Yes, that's true. We'll
because of
believe
the
in that.
very good quality of the product.
So after that, how many years did it take you to open up another branch?
Well, just like couple of months, I started another branch at
That's quite
Isitan
fast, no?
Recto. Yeah, and then Tutuban. Yeah, and then like after a year, I was so aggressive penetrating not just Manila or Luzon, but even Visaya. We went to Cebu, yeah, Davao. like after-
But then those were all company-owned branches?
it's all
or-
company-owned branches for the first 5 years.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, but the moment I felt that it was really stable, that all the stores are really making good profit, this is the time I franchise it. I opened it for franchising. Yeah.
So finally, would like to ask you, 5 years from now, how do you see Aficionado penetrating the market?
Well, as I mentioned, the Philippines was quite saturated because it's all over the Philippines. I'm really focusing on international sales. Like currently, we have like 15 to 17 countries already. Hopefully, 5 years from now, like double it or maybe triple. Maybe we can have like 50 countries more. And 5 years from now, with a new, bigger manufacturing plant.
Now we're here at Chateau de Milagros to know more about Joel Cruz.
Hello, Joby.
Hello, Joel. Thank you so much for having
You're
us.
welcome. Welcome
Yes.
to my humble house.
I know. It's beautiful, no?
Thank you. Let's get
So
inside.
nice. Let's go. So thank you, Joel, for welcoming us into your beautiful home. Thank you for finding time to meet us. So of course, we'll talk about your life, your business. But before that, we'd like to know your humble beginning.
My father used to have this trucking business, and my mom used to have her party chairs and tables for rent. I was just a typical boy who used to play Bangko Bangkuhan. I'm the manager of the bank. All my playmates, they were like the teller, the customer. I used to make paper money. So somehow I can see like I can be a potential leader someday.
So you were born a leader, no?
I
You felt
believe
that.
so. And I remember also when I was a child, I used to watch the lifestyle of the rich and famous. They have an airplane, they have a yacht, you know,
yes.
big houses, and they travel a lot, you know, and they have nice clothes and everything. So I want to be like them someday. So my father, when we were driving back home, I was also inside the truck. He was telling me like, you know, if you want to be rich and famous someday, you really have to study. You have to finish college. And these people are professionals. I really memorized whatever my father was saying about how to get rich. So I really studied hard in UST. So these are the memories I can remember when I was
Yes.
a child.
So now that you mentioned you graduated from UST with a degree in psychology,
Yes,
right? Did you
yes.
pursue being a psychologist or did you get into the
Well,
business already?
Actually, my mom really wanted me. It's my mom who wanted me to be a doctor, and my
Yes.
sister
Oh, that's the
also.
pre-med course.
It's a
That's
pre-med
why,
course.
yes.
That's right. However, I really don't want to be a doctor. I want to be a businessman, just like them. So I just follow them and finish BS Psychology for 4 years. Basically, for my mom, one of her objectives is for you to finish college and have a diploma. And I told
Yes.
her, now that I have a diploma, can I pursue it into business? So honestly, she got disappointed. But now I can say she's very proud of me.
I'm sure, no? I'm
Yeah,
sure that
so I
she's
made the right decision.
Aficionado has truly grown exponentially. Apart from being present nationwide, they have also expanded to the Middle East, Asia, Canada, and Oceania. Their world-class manufacturing plant in May Kawayan, Bulacan is also ISO certified. Now that we've known Joel Cruz as the businessman, no, we'd like to know more about your personal side because I
Okay.
understand from the photos here, from your story, you're very attached to your parents, to your mom most especially,
Yes, yes.
and you're also a hands-on father.
Well-
so what's your family life like?
Here in the house, I'm with my mom. Yeah, she stays with me.
You must
She's being
love her
taken
very
care.
much. No?
Yeah, yes, of course.
And this beautiful house
Oh,
is
thank
named
you. Chateau de Milagros.
exactly
Under her name.
Exactly, named after the beloved mother.
She's also a fan of seeing my children, taking care of my 8 children.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
let's talk
that's all-
about the beautiful kids. Yes. It's no secret that one of Joel's considered riches in his life is his growing family.
I have 8 children, 3 sets of twins. The first set, they're 6 years old, boy and girl, prince and princess. The second set, they're both boys, Harry and Harvey. They're turning 4. And the third set,
Third.
boy and girl, Charles and Charlotte, turning 2. The next 7-month-old is a boy, Zaid. And the youngest, 3-month-old, Ziv.
At age 53, Joel Cruz could not ask for anything more in business or in life. What could be some advice that you could give to our fellow viewers who might be watching right now? What
Yeah.
entrepreneurial advice could you give them to be as successful as you are?
Well, first and foremost, when you have your own business, you don't think right away of a big income, big profit.
true.
The best is for your products to be patronized by so many people. And being patronized, whether we talk about products or services, the quality must be really excellent to the point that you don't need to spend so much for marketing because like a word of mouth from your customers can even say that you try this product because they've been trying this for weeks, for months, for years, and it's really good.
Yes, they can spread the word.
Exactly. You have to be honest with your business. Honest in all aspects, like in dealing with partners. That's very, very important also. Okay, kids, we're gonna do the bag raid. Join me here, join me here. What's in my bag? We're gonna see. Okay, they're getting it now. Ball pen.
Ball pen.
Wallet. Oh, mirrors. That's the one I'm wearing, the perfume.
Yeah, every time we use that in the car.
Hand sanitizer. Coin purse. Credit card.
Credit card. That's a
Oh,
question.
business cards. Yeah.
You
Oh, put it back, put it back.
The wallet.
Put this back. This is very important and this one is very important.
And this one-
Thank you.
What started out as a why not idea later on translated into a wow business model. This leading pro-Filipino and pro-environment brand not only brings pride to the country, but also continues to better the lives of fellow Filipinos. Let's learn all about human nature. Their beauty products put our country's abundant resources in the front lines. Being proudly Filipino has always been at the core of this decade-old business. Hi,
Welcome,
Hello.
Jovi! Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course! So excited!
So excited to be here.
Yeah, sige, I'll show you around.
Okay, so what are your best sellers here at Human Nature?
Okay, so our classic really is our sunflower beauty oil.
Yes, but of course, the sunflower beauty
Ang
oil.
daming mga followers nito because they use it as an all-around beauty product from head to toe. Since it's summer, we just launched also our Beauty Plus Deo. So this
Yes.
one, we have a classic deodorant, but then this one has more sunflower oil. So the benefits that you get from
the beauty oil.
the beauty oil, we've infused in this Deo also. our latest lipstick collection.
Very nice, no? The
Oo.
packaging.
Thank you. So this is called the Made to Bloom lipstick collection, and it was actually inspired by a verse, Psalm 139:14. So it
Yes.
talks about, us being fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes.
It's really meant to enhance what your natural beauty already. It's not meant to change the way you
Yes.
look.
So I noticed, no, you have a men's care section.
Yes, of course. Kasi
That's
one of our
interesting,
co-founders is a guy. So kailangan
That's why.
meron din.
Wow.
Yan. So this is our line for men. So it's almost a complete men's care line. So we have an anti-dandruff shampoo. We have regular shampoo, shower gel. This one is really nice. Actually, yung iba kahit hindi lalaki binibili ito because it's a cooling body gel.
Talaga.
So now that it's summer,
Refreshing, no?
Oo,
Yes,
post-workout, okay siya. There's a hairstyling product. It's a hair shaper for men. We have, our guys are always busy, we have a 2-in-1 product, body wash and shampoo. Yeah, that's our men's line. So we've been growing it over the past few years based on the needs na rin of men. Dati sabon lang, pero ngayon
They must
madami.
be happy, no?
Yeah.
Parang online sila.
I hope
own
so.
section.
I hope so.
Being the daughter of Gawad Kalinga founder and 2006 Ramon Magsaysay awardee for leadership Tony Meloto, Anna early on worked closely with Gawad Kalinga, a poverty alleviation movement building homes for marginalized families. So now let's talk about human nature, how the business started, your vision for the business, and of course, everyone knows that this is a social entrepreneurship. So tell us more about it.
Okay, so we actually just turned 10 last
Congratulations.
November.
10th anniversary.
Yeah, we celebrated it last November with all of our 600 employees.
Wow.
But when we started, it was just the 3 co-founders. So it was my sister Camille and I, and my husband Dylan. It was actually inspired by our life stage. I was a new mom. Camille was also a fresh graduate. And we were in the States because at the time we were trying to also promote GK in the States. And that was what my husband was busy with. We spent a lot of time looking at products in the US. And we observed that a lot of the natural products in the US were already affordable. It was mainstream. You can find them in supermarkets and drugstores, which was unusual kasi where we came from in the Philippines, natural and organic products were very expensive.
And they're very limited.
And very limited. You could only find them in bazaars. And if you fall in love with a product, you don't know if you can buy it again. Parang ganon. So, we were very inspired by what we saw in the US na natural and organic products were available for everyone. And then the vision for the company sprang from that observation also that we could really help, Filipino farmers and increase their income by encouraging them to grow cosmetic ingredients together with, the usual rice and corn and vegetables because the value of cosmetic ingredients is much higher than the food stuff.
What's unique about your business is that your core values and beliefs, they are number one, of course, pro-Philippines. They're also pro-poor and they're pro-environment. So would you like us to tell us more about them?
Okay, so pro-Philippines. That's why we decided to come back to the
Yes,
Philippines.
exactly.
So we grew up really loving our country from a very young age. I think I was 12 when my parents toured us around the different islands of the Philippines. So we took a super ferry from Luzon all the way to Visayas and then nag-bus kami. Tapos Roro to Mindanao and back.
Really?
And that was really the first time I remember when I thought na, wow, ang ganda-ganda ng Pilipinas. There's so much to see beyond just Metro Manila, beyond Luzon.
That's true.
And then second, I was really struck by, the happiness of Filipinos. And I was inspired by that na I wanted to create a company that would also celebrate, our country and celebrate our citizens because this is home and I really appreciate everything that we have here despite, the challenges that we face every day. Pro-poor, coming from our GK background,
Yes.
As I said, syempre there's the part na you love the Philippines, you see the beauty in it, but then nakikita mo rin yung, kakulangan. And
Yes,
you're also seeing the poverty and the problems. So we wanted to see how business can have a leading role in really eradicating poverty in the Philippines. If we employ people from the poor, especially yung
Yes.
mga hindi na hinahire kasi
Yes, which human nature is doing now,
yes.
diba?
Oo. If we upskill them, if we train them, and we teach them how to really make use of their talents. So that was really our intention, to show that a business can be a vehicle of change. Yun. And then third is pro-environment. So we're both moms. What really got me into wanting to change my lifestyle was having children. Because I was thinking, siguro I only have a few decades here in this planet, but they still have a long way to go. And, but the way that we are consuming our resources is not sustainable. So, inisip ko, dapat may matitira pa for future generations.
Yes, exactly.
Diba? So, that was really the reason why we wanted to also create products that don't pollute the oceans, that biodegrade, that are safe for the environment.
Soon, her social enterprise Human Nature caught the attention of the world. And in 2017, Anna won the Global Beauty Industry Woman of the Year. We all know that you are the daughter of Mr. Tony Meloto of Gawad Kalinga, no? So, how big was his impact, in the being that you are now and in the business?
I would say that the influence of both my parents have really shaped a lot of who I am. So I guess from my dad's side, I was always been brought up in a home where you think beyond yourself. So he was one of those people who really instilled the value of less for self, more for others, so that it's enough for all. He was the one who taught me about being content and not wanting more and more and more. But then from my mom's side, she influenced me a lot in terms of really taking care of your family. That you should never delude yourself or parang make yourself think that your mission or your work is more important than taking care of your children.
Yes, that's very true. Today, Anna is a full-time mompreneur, taking care of 6 wonderful kids and running the business with her husband and sister. Finally, I'm sure our viewers would like to know, those who wanted to put up their own businesses, what could be the advice that you could give them?
Find the need and fill it. That was really the starting point for myself and for Camille. We found a need for natural personal care products. People really wanted alternatives to, the usual synthetic products that they would see in the supermarket. And we were able to fill that need.
What could be your formula for success? Is there a formula, no?
It's a lot of luck and a lot of hard work. I would say that, 50-50.
How important is for you to love your own local products, no? Not just to love, no, but to consume and to make, other products out of it.
For me, whatever will help our country move forward, I will do it. Supporting local businesses
Yes,
benefits everybody.
exactly.
It's really our way of loving our fellow Filipinos.
That's true. Pro-Filipino, pro-Philippines. Go, mabuhay, human nature. Coming up, learn from the best entrepreneurs when Beauty and the Biz returns.
I'm Oliver Fantastico from Technolux Equipment and Supply Corporation. Technolux started way back 1976 as a laundry equipment company. Then we expanded the area from Manila to Visaya to Mindanao. In this kind of business, it's all about relationship with the client. It's very easy to sell the unit. What's important is how to maintain the equipment. So what we need to do is to have the after-sale service. If you would like to start a laundry business, probably you should study first, number one, the location, and then look for the proper equipment. They should know what they want to do, and look for the company that would support them.
Hi, I'm Kyla Lim. I'm the marketing head of Macy's Marketing Corporation.
And I'm Unica Lin. I handle business development.
Macy's Marketing Corporation is actually the exclusive distributor of Procter & Gamble products, specifically catering for professional businesses. What's good about being in a family business is actually you get to bond with your own loved ones, with your own family members. But I guess my tip would be, even though there are misunderstandings sometimes, and it's not always a better process for a family member to work together, but it's important that you always make sure that you respect one another. And you know, we are in a business, but at the same time, we are a family first. So we have to make sure that that is what matters most in what we do.
If you want to get more experience outside, I think it's a good experience. But if you also want to start making your own business fresh off of college, then why not? There's so many opportunities to try in this day and age.
The good thing about being a millennial is actually you have the time in your hands. You have so many opportunities to pursue. You can explore as much as you can. And for me, with my experience, I would actually encourage someone, the younger ones, to really pursue the things that they like, but be intentional. Be intentional. They should at least be able to be consciously aware that what they're doing is something that they can excel on.
Well, for me, I guess my tip would be to know what you want and follow your heart. It's really as simple as that. If you don't see yourself doing it for 5 years, why spend 5 minutes on it? Like, don't waste time, or don't waste even just 5 minutes doing something that you don't see yourself doing for 5 years.
Each one has their own business success story to tell. It doesn't matter how fast or how slow it takes to get to the top. What's important is that we learn from our mistakes and persevere until we achieve our dreams. This is Joby Linsang Moreno, and this has been Beauty and the Biz.